So it's Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid tomorrow. And are you also as excited as I am for these Champions League games where big teams come to our home and sort of like you want Champions League nights more like these and more often? Like these games are a little more special than all the other games, and I'm usually very excited for it. I feel like yeah, you want a easier route to the top eight, and you hope that you finish first, second, third, so you can take advantage of it. But Champions League is fun when you're playing the big teams also. Like if you have fixtures like Tottenham and then you end up losing it anyway, it is pretty embarrassing, and it genuinely feels like you're playing Europa League only. So I am very excited for this game, and I have written this also that this fixture might define the next 5 years for Arsenal. And why do I say this? Is it because I need views, so I need to sensationalize everything? I don't think so. I won't get views anywhere, but I think like I'm not saying this because I feel like Atletico Madrid are the strongest team we are going to face this season. I don't say this because I feel like they can beat us even. I feel like we can beat them. I feel like we are stronger than them, and I feel like stylistically they pose a challenge that we have not convincingly overcome in our journey to glory, basically, like in our journey of achieving something. So I feel like tomorrow, if Arteta shows a little bit of heart and goes after the this Atletico Madrid team, and we play bravely, and we obviously will be matured, we will be solid, and we won't concede much, we won't give nothing away. But I want also to show Arteta to show that we are at our home, and at our home we play freely, we go after you, and we'll win no matter what. Like I need a mentality of we'll win in the tunnel. You'll be afraid of us, you'll be afraid that you don't concede a goal early in the game. So like those sort of things, like the best teams in the world, like the Manchester City that dominated, where Arteta was the assistant coach to Pep, they if they got going early on and they got a goal, you know that the game is over, you it is only damage limitation. And I want that kind of attitude, that kind of presence for our team. And mostly, I think it will come, but we have not settled yet. And Arteta also told today in his press conference that a lot of players have come after the international break, so they were a little rusty. But eventually, we did things well enough to earn the win. But he was also saying that we should have, we sort of, I'm looking a little bit. It is very late at night, and I need to get this done because tomorrow I won't have the time. So I am getting this done very late at night. So sorry for that. If my energy is a little down, today was Diwali, and yeah, it was also a busy day. Anyway, so Arteta also admitted that they needed to improve in a lot of uh, aspects also, but I overall I am like. Positive about tomorrow. I feel like Arteta won't be too that much scared, but I did hate the fact that he brought in Merino when Eze was not having a good game. He could not bring in Noneri, and it is that thing where he's not comfortable in away games, trying to put the pressure on Noneri, who is obviously very young. But even though he's very young, I sort of like his profile is more suited to that role. When Merino came, his presence was non-existent. He did not contribute much. I didn't feel like it was a role that needed a mature player. And Nwaneri could have easily contributed in that game, and we would have scored another goal also. We could have anyway scored another goal, but yeah, I still feel like the thing about Arteta going with experience. Mm, I don't like that much. I would much rather choose profile over experience, because number 10 is a specific role for specialized people who can take the ball on half turn and sort of pass, etc. Not like Merino, who is very slow at on the half turn, and he's like, he basically always, when you give him the ball in these areas, he'll turn back and he'll try to give the ball back or give the ball here. He'll never play the ball through the line. So those issues are there for Merino, and I don't want Mikel Merino to be playing number 10. And against Atletico Madrid, who are known to be defensively solid, even though I don't know how defensively solid they are this season, they were not looking that defensively solid when they came to Liverpool and feel they were shell shocked. They were getting destroyed in the first 20 minutes. They eventually came back and exploited Liverpool's weaknesses, but ended up conceding a set piece goal. Now moving forward to how these team match up and how Simeone will set up his team, how Arteta will set up his team. Simeone classic 4-4-2 and Griezmann and Julian Alvarez. Those are their main threats, and their main threat is from the right side. All the movement that happens is from the right side. Basically, you'll get if they play Sorloth also, or eventually they sub in Sorloth, they will just cross in the box and create chances. They are very good at crossing, and they actually destroyed Real Madrid by these crosses. And if you don't have a good defense, which luckily Arsenal have the best defense in the world right now, so they shouldn't it shouldn't bother them. But that is where Atletico Madrid can exploit Arsenal, because Calafiori will advance and be the man who will go forward and commit more and play in the midfield. So he is more prone to, like, if we have to say that what is our weakest part of our defense, you can say that it is the left back region, where there is less focus on defense and more focus on how that we can attack from that zone. So there Atletico Madrid can obviously exploit us, and in case of any counter attacks during transition, Julian Alvarez coming from here, he can cause issues, and then Griezmann, Griezmann's runs, etc. So I don't think there is too much of an issue, because even if Julian Alvarez tries to attack from the left, we have Julian Timberville and Saliba and Declan Rice there covering for it. So I am very comfortable. We have dealt with a lot of attackers, and Atletico Madrid are very dependent on Julian Alvarez and these crosses from the right side. So I think we can nullify it, and I'm sure Arteta would have a plan to nullify that. But where do we attack them? I think Bukayo Saka is going to be the star player this game. He will really show the world what he's all about, because there is a little bit of weakness on the right side of the defense of Atletico Madrid as well. And Saka here coming in, cutting in, scoring a goal. You might see a wonder goal from Saka where he goes past one or two players and puts it in the top bin. I am predicting that can happen in this game, because I saw the right side was a bit, one if you also have to pick one weakness in Atletico Madrid's defense, it will be that. And I'm also sure we'll score a set piece goal, because I, they have a few tall defenders. Obviously, they have Sorloth, etc. But have you seen like Simeone's son? I guess he has to be Simeone's son, because both have the same surname. I feel like he is pretty small, and yeah, I think small people concede set piece goals more often than not. So yeah, I'm hoping for a set piece goal as well. And basically we have to be brave again. We are playing a big team, and we have to be brave. I will say this repeatedly. Things have changed for the better. We are top of the league now, and I don't think Liverpool look like they can catch us, and even Manchester City eventually when they play Liverpool, etc. I don't think those teams can catch up, and Arsenal will go on a run. And I feel we might find ourselves close to 45, 47 to 50 points after 19 games, and that is generally like that is like nearly 94 to 100 points a season rate. So that would be wonderful for us. And yeah, things are looking fantastic, but still the problems are there, and we need to identify those problems, because we are not just chasing the Premier League. Let's say that we are 10, 11, 12 points clear in January, February, and we are like, yeah, Liverpool and Manchester City are not able to catch us, and they are merely just trying their best to keep up in the top four race, and we have basically wrapped up the league in January, February. I would still love to go after the FA Cup, go after the Champions League, and ensure we have as many trophies as we can this season, and to go after it all, to achieve it all. David Raya last season said that we want to win everything, and that has been our attitude for last 2 3 seasons. Not last 2 3 seasons, but for sure last 2 seasons, and that is what we have to do. So when Atletico Madrid come, you don't just try to nullify their threats. You try to show your threat. You try to show that you have come at our home and we can attack you, and attack you well. So I am expecting a lot from Ateta in this game, and I need improvements, because then after the next international break, Bayern Munich is also going to come, and if you don't have Odegaard, what are you going to do? They have more threats. They are more informed. They are absolutely destroying all the teams that are coming in their way. So these things have to be thought about, and of course we need a result in this game, because if we don't get a result in this game, then we'll find ourselves under pressure against Bayern Munich, who can give us a very good game. So those are the things that have to be taken in consideration in this game, and I hope we go for it. I am expecting a clinical 2-0 or 2-1 win. My prediction would be a 2-0 or 2-1, and my scorers would be Bukayo Saka, and who can score a set piece? Who can? I think Gabriel is going to come in clutch again for us. Saka and Gabriel are favorite duo, the one who have been with us since the treacherous reign of Unai Emery started. So yeah, basically that is my prediction, and I hope we win. And I'll see you after the Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid game, and I hope I am smiling, and I'll be doing that at 3 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So yeah, it's going to be, that is not going to be low energy, because after I have watched a game, I have a lot to say. So I'll be a little high energy that day. Right now, this video it has been a little low energy. My head is hurting also, so it is a bit weird, but it is what it is. If you gained something out of this video, if you gained some confidence, I think I am sounding pretty confident. I am tired, but I am sounding still pretty confident. So I think we should, as Arsenal fans, be very confident, and I hope the Emirates is bouncing tomorrow and we have that atmosphere and we are just going for it. A beautiful, lovely Emirates Stadium at night, lights on, and the whole crowd behind our team. Nothing more beautiful than that. So hopefully we'll win, and yeah, good day, good days, good time to be an Arsenal fan, and let's keep supporting our team. Bye.